Alright, so if you've been subscribed to me since date here, then you know you would have seen me upload a video of me playing Paladins. Paladins is a really good game. I honestly really enjoy Paladins. It's one of my favorite games of all time, but it's under a lot of controversy and criticism because a lot of people are relating it to Overwatch. A lot of people say, hey, this is an Overwatch clone, kill them, kill. But honestly, I think that, yeah, there are a lot of similarities to Paladins and Overwatch, but that doesn't mean it's just a clone. It's just them trying to throw their hat into the pot so they can try to get money. It's not like that at all. I feel like they really care about this project. They really care about this game that they're creating, Hi-Rez, and I think that they shouldn't be shit on over it. And this is what this video is going to be talking about. Just like the similarities between the two games, the controversy, the criticism, and all that. And this isn't a saying which one's better. No, shut the fuck up. No one cares. So a main reason why Paladins is under a lot of fire is because of its characters. The characters, a lot of people are comparing these characters to Overwatch characters because of how they play and very little on how they look. Only a few characters in Paladins even like remotely look like characters from Overwatch. Alright, sure, some of these combos seem a little outrageous. Some of them seem like, hey, that couldn't work. What are you talking about, Ari? But when you actually play these characters, and you can actually understand how people say that these characters are pretty much the same. Because a lot of these characters' playstyles, they kind of play the same. The really funny thing too is that when I was looking for something for Makoa, the turtle, on Google, there was like this picture of Roadhog in the suggested thing. My god. Alright, now let's move on to playstyles. So let's take my main man Makoa for instance, but he's not really a man, he's more of a turtle. So Makoa fights with weapons that he ripped off of a sunken ship, like a cannon and an anchor. Honestly, I don't know how this dude is able to fire this cannon because, one, he has no way of firing off the cannon because, like, cannons are highly complicated to fire off. And this dude's just firing it like it's a goddamn gun. And there's no trigger that I've seen. And it's like, and he stuffs four cannonballs into the thing. Like, not one by one, 4 of those shits into the cannonballs. So it's like, why isn't that thing exploding in his hand? Logic doesn't really matter in this game anyway, because I'm literally talking about a giant turtle. Most of Makoa's abilities have to do with the fact that he's a turtle. Like, he can hide in his shell to protect himself and his allies, he can spin dash into enemies. But what most people get stuck on, and what everyone is comparing him to Makoa, is because of his anchor. He can throw out his anchor and hook his opponents and bring them into cannon's length so he can shoot them. Also, he has this legendary card that lets you do extra damage the first time you shoot at an enemy. That's it. This is the reason you make an amazing character who looks really cool and has all these amazing abilities, but you add one ability that's kind of similar to a character from Overwatch's ability, and you get fucked. You guys know that Overwatch didn't invent the whole hooking thing. That's been around forever. Shocking, right? What am I talking about? Of course Blizzard's are the one who invented this move. It's never been done before. Oh yeah, waiting to charge a rifle? Yeah, no. Blizzard definitely invented that crap. Building sentries, you say? Psh, Overwatch totally started that trend. Using explosions to get to higher places. you idiot. You think any other game did that before? No, Overwatch totally started that. Instead of talking about how Overwatch and Paladins are the same, how about we talk about what's different between the two games? Paladins has a whole different side of it than just a FPS hero-based, champion-based shooter. It has a more of a MOBA feel.
What up? It's your boy, Crippling Depression here. So my mic finally decided to give out, even though it's been doing that for months on end and then fixing itself, but now finally it is broken. Hooray! Why? Alright, anyway, back to what I was saying. So how it has more of a MOBA feel is because the game, when you choose a character, you're locked in as that character. You can't switch, you're stuck as that character. But that's a good thing, because you may think it's bad because, like, hey, what if the situation calls for me to be that champion or that champion? I need Overwatch because I can switch from that champion to that champion. I'm mad now. No, don't be mad, because really, like, counters are, like, if you're being countered heavily by, let's say, a Skye, she can turn invisible, right? She's purple, she can turn invisible. Wait a minute, isn't there another person that is purple and can turn invisible? No, we're not going there, okay? We're not even dare going into that territory. Anyway, so Skye can turn invisible and sneak attack you whenever she wants. She used to be very, very, very annoying back in, like, the beginning beta days, but soon they came out with the shop, which is also in MOBAs, so that's more of a MOBA feel. And an item in the shop that you can buy is called Illuminate, where there's usually a radius of where you can see invisible characters, and if you buy Illuminate, it makes the radius larger, so you can see a Skye like running near you to sneak attack you, and you can take her out and you can go on living, which is really helpful. And like, the shop is full of stuff that can help you counter other champions that are countering you. So it's really good. It's really nice feel to the game, and it helps balance the game out. And another really good thing that Paladins has going for it that's different than almost any other game I've ever seen is the card system. The card system is one of the most genius ideas for this kind of game I have ever seen, because it's like mini upgrades for your character, and you can change a character, their base attacks. That keeps and stays, but you can change how they act. Some abilities you can make them heal you for a tiny bit. Like one ability that Barrack has, the Turret guy, who people compare to Torbjorn for some reason. Barrack's ability, the Turret, he has a card that can make it heal him when he's near it, which is amazing, by the way, because like, if you're dying, you put down a turret, you run to a corner, put down a turret, and it heals you little by little. It's an amazing ability that helps you and saves you in the most dangerous situations. And if you think that's overpowered, you, sir, are an idiot, because really, it doesn't do like amazing healing like a healer, like a certified healer on your team would do. Like, it doesn't heal you for like half your health per second. No, it heals you little by little by little, so that you can at least have some health back. And these abilities really do help and really do balance the game out in ways. Because if you, guess what, you don't have the healer, well, good thing you have this card that can give you a little bit of health back when you're dying. So it's really good, and these cards it's not just, you have to, when you get into a game, you have to say, ooh, I see a Makoa. Does he have a good card setup that helps him good with hooking his people and killing them fast, or have him shooting faster and reloading faster, or does he have something to help his ult or help his shielding? It's all stuff you have to take into account, which really adds an extra depth into the game, which really makes it fun to play and really enjoyable. There are a ton of other things that are different with the game, but this video has gone on way too long, longer than any other of my ranting videos. And I think I have made some pretty good points on why Paladins shouldn't be getting this much hate, because it's actually a really good game and made by really good people. And I recommend that you play it for yourself before saying, hey, this game's bad. Kill it. Kill the developers. So, yeah, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give a like from some problems. If you want to see more of my content, hit the subscribe button and hit that little bell to get notified whenever I make an upload. And I'll see you all later. Roll the new outro. Listen. Oh, that was dumb.